What's up, guys? So this is things I wish I knew before I started Strongman. I'd like to say I knew there was no money in it, but that's all anyone will tell you. When you first get into Strongman, everyone's like, you know, you're not going to make money at that, right? I'm like, yeah, I understand that. Thank you. I went in, I was older, and I understood the sport. So there wasn't a whole lot that really surprised me about the sport itself. I was surprised about the guys. It's a weird relationship with the competitors when you go. Worlds every year is 30 strongest men in the world, and every year, I don't know. It's somehow like an awkward gathering of friends that don't like each other. I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. That surprises me every time, because I think I'm the only one who just says the way I feel. I think I'm the only one who does that, at least in English. So, stuff I wish I knew. I wish I knew the importance of a healthy core, stretching your hips in the right way. There's a lot of maintenance stuff that I just didn't pay attention to that caught me after a couple of years of beating myself up. And again, I'm saying I didn't know, but the whole time I had people telling me, you know, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. The information's there. I just didn't put it to good use. I was hard-headed and strong. So what are you gonna tell somebody who's as strong as I am and hard-headed, you know? So what I wish I would have done was taken the time to do the rehab, the prehab, to do my stretches, and the stuff that I do now, the stuff I make sure I have time for. I wish I would have started that early. Low abs and your diaphragm strength, you can't overstate how important that is. A strong diaphragm can make or break any strongman. You know, there's a lot of guys who are gym strong and they can't run with a keg on the chest. There's a lot of guys who can't pick up a car and run with it because their diaphragms aren't built the way that they need to be. It's basically the little tedious stuff that you know you need to be doing, getting your cardio, getting your ab work, making sure you're stretched and loose. That kind of stuff, it matters a lot, especially when you're finally able to be strong. When you get used to the events and you're able to do them efficiently, that's when it really starts to matter. And trying to play catch up later, it's what I've done, and it wasn't the right way to do it. I definitely wish I would have paid attention to that early. It's hard for me to tell you that you can do this as a reasonable means for taking care of your family financially. It's hard for me to say that. It's something that I've done because I've been very blessed and I know how to present myself in such a manner. I've done just as good at the show business part as I have with the weightlifting part, and that's important. And there's just stuff you can't teach. I don't know what makes it different. I don't know why there's guys that are stronger than me that can't do it. I don't know why. I don't have any control over it. It's for 99 out of 100 guys, probably more. It's never gonna be anything but a money pit and hopefully a good time. If you're getting in this in the hopes of making money, I can't tell you not to do that. That's exactly what I did. I knew immediately when I started this that this would be my full-time job. I knew that. But you have to look at yourself from an outside perspective. You can't look at yourself. We all think very highly of ourselves. We all feel like we are capable of you know, not anything necessarily, but we're capable of many things. You have to look at yourself from another perspective, and you have to know yourself if you're willing to make the sacrifice, if you're willing to work nights, train days, eat everything you possibly can, get no sleep, and have no money for 3-4 years, then you might have a chance, maybe. And that's all that anybody can ever give you. It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna hurt all the time. Nobody's ever going to show you any kind of respect until you, if you're lucky, break into one of the top guys in the world. And even then, people still aren't going to show you any respect for it. There's always going to be somebody's uncle who was 10 times bigger than you, or back 100 years ago could lift 5 times more than you, and there's some special guy, right? But if all of that doesn't shy you away from wanting to do it, then you should. There's few things in life that give you that feeling you get from turning a dream into a reality when everyone kept telling you you couldn't. And if you really believe you can do that, then go for it. I wish I knew before Strongman that they don't give you that much of a discount when you pay cash for surgery. This beautiful piece of equipment cost me $17,000. And they acted like I was supposed to be happy about paying for it. Like, oh, this is a great price. Yeah, tell it to Geico. So if you guys have any other questions or anything you'd like me to talk about, then just leave a comment right there on the site and we'll try and get to it.